So listen to this. If you're one of those who watch Cole Palmer stutter in interviews and think to yourself, this kid is really dumb,
What?
then I've got some bad news for you. It's time to lock your eyes on the screen and face the truth. Cole Palmer is one of the smartest players in the league. I don't care what happens outside the pitch. This guy's been putting up insane numbers since he was a kid. Just check any scouting report. The first thing they mention isn't his dribbling or his goal scoring. It's his football IQ. The kid is a football genius. You know, I used to look at Cole Palmer and think, this kid? Really? He doesn't look like much. Quiet, shy, and let's be real, he stumbles over his words in interviews. Not exactly the profile of a star. Who's going to take him seriously? I'll admit it. I doubted him too. Thought he didn't have the confidence, the presence, the edge. But then, something happened. I started watching. Really watching. If we look beyond the interviews and into what he was doing on the pitch, and wow, it'd never been so wrong. It was a player with an unmatched vision for the game. Someone who saw moves before anyone else did, but on the pitch. Cole Palmer was louder than anyone, and that's where his journey truly began. Cole Palmer wasn't the kid you'd notice right away. Quiet, shy, always hanging back. No one thought much of him at first, but then came a local tournament that changed everything. His team was down 1-0, and everyone had written them off. But not Cole. With minutes to go, he took control. No flashy moves, just brilliant football. He set up the equaliser, then scored the winner like it was nothing. That's when everyone realised Cole wasn't just playing football, he was thinking it. While others focused on the ball, he was reading the game and predicting what would happen next. The reactions were insane. Fans on social media couldn't get enough, praising his football IQ and calling him a genius. It wasn't just skill, it was vision. That's when whole world knew he wasn't just good, he was special. Fast forward to today, Carney Chukwuemeka scores a brilliant goal, but when interviewed, he passes all the praise to Cole. His IQ is amazing. I knew he was going to find me, he said, revealing that Cole had promised to assist him if he came on. That right there, proof that Cole's ability to read the game is second to none. With talent like Cole's, you'd expect things to be smooth, right? But it wasn't that easy. Despite his skill and football IQ, doubts always roam. People questioned whether he could handle the pressure and whether he was ready for the big leagues. Even Cole had moments of doubt. During his academy days, some wondered if he had the physicality to keep up. And when he made the jump to the senior team, it wasn't smooth sailing. He faced setbacks even sitting on the bench, wondering if he'd ever get his shot. But you know Cole didn't quit. Even in those vulnerable moments, he kept showing up, working harder, and proving that not only was he good enough, he was better. Cole Palmer's journey had a key mentor, Pep Guardiola. While others saw a quiet kid, Pep saw a football brain with immense potential. Under Pep's guidance, Cole transformed, learning to read the game and find spaces others missed. Pep acknowledged Cole's talent, saying, "He's an exceptional player with super potential. I didn't give him the minutes he deserves that he now has at Chelsea." Cole wanted to leave Manchester City, but Pep insisted he stay, believing in his future. He was asking for 2 seasons to leave. I said, "Stay." He wanted to leave. What can we do? Pep didn't just trust him, he pushed him, and Cole rose to the challenge. Pep's advice to not be afraid to make mistakes gave Cole the confidence to believe in himself and his ability to make an impact. It was Pep who took that raw talent and turned it into something unstoppable. With mentors like Pep and raw talent as his foundation, Cole Palmer was ready to step up. But making the leap from academy to pros wasn't easy. For years he was the kid with potential, but still untested at the highest level. Then came his call-up for a cup game with the senior squad. A massive stage, a packed stadium, and all eyes on him. And when the moment came, Cole didn't just survive it, he thrived. Calm, calculated, and focused, he let his football do the talking. There was one goal that stood out, simple yet brilliant. Cole read the play 3 steps ahead, threading a pass others wouldn't even think of. In that match, he went from the kid with potential to a name the fans chanted. Cole Palmer wasn't just proving he belonged, he was here to stay. But of course, the journey didn't stop there. If anything, that first breakthrough was just the beginning of the real test. Breaking into the spotlight wasn't the end of Cole's challenges. It was the finish of smooth sailing. Injuries came first, sidelining him just as he was finding his rhythm. Watching others take his place, that was brutal. Then there was the competition. World-class teammates fighting for the same spot. Every game was a battle to prove he belonged. Add to that the critics, fans and media questioning if he was consistent or just hype. But Cole didn't crumble. He used the setbacks as fuel. With support from mentors and teammates, he stayed focused, silencing doubters with every performance. One unforgettable game, a goal, an assist, and pure brilliance cemented his place. Cole was here to stay. After proving himself time and time again, Cole's journey was heading toward the moment that would shape everything. A final. The pressure, unbelievable. The kind of match where one mistake could define you forever. Leading up to it, Cole threw himself into preparation. Physically, he was relentless. Extra drills, working with the coaches, studying the opposition. But it was his mind that set him apart. While others cracked under pressure, Cole stayed cool. He visualized the game over and over, seeing the moves, the passes, the timing, before the whistle even blew. And when the match finally came, he wasn't nervous. He wasn't cocky either. He was focused, calm, and playing the game with the intelligence that had gotten him this far. This wasn't just about skill anymore. It was about knowing the moment, trusting his preparation, and letting everything fall into place. This was the defining moment, and Cole was more than ready to face it. The moment Cole had been building toward arrived, a season where everything was on the line. It wasn't just one match, it was a stretch of games that would define his place in the team and in football. The pressure, relentless. Fans, media, coaches, everyone watching, expecting him to deliver under the weight of expectations. And deliver he did. There was one match in particular that tested his every limit. His team was down, the clock ticking away, and every pass was more important than the last. But Cole, he didn't panic. He didn't flinch. His mind was as sharp as ever. He made the plays that no one else saw, delivered a crucial assist, and he even scored the game winner in the dying seconds. That match, it wasn't just about skill, it was about resilience, staying calm when everyone else was losing their heads. It was about brilliance in the face of adversity, showing that Cole Palmer was more than just a talent. He was a force. The odds stacked against him. He knocked them down with every calculated move he made. After that heavy season, something shifted. The recognition started rolling in. He wasn't just another player. Cole Palmer was now considered one of the smartest in the game. His football IQ, once a question mark, was now his greatest asset. Critics who once doubted him, silenced. They couldn't deny what they were seeing on the pitch anymore. Cole had proven time and again that his brilliance wasn't just in his feet, but in his mind. Now he stands as one of the sharpest players in the league, commanding respect from teammates and opponents alike. His success? It wasn't just about the goals or assists. It was the way he read the game, the way he made the impossible seem easy. Cole Palmer had arrived and no one could ignore it. But Cole's story didn't stop at the recognition. The real journey, it's in the constant evolution, both on and off the pitch. He's not the type to sit back and rest on his success. Every season, every match, Cole pushes himself harder, never satisfied with just being good enough. He's still refining, still learning, always striving to be better. And through it all, despite the fame and the accolades, he remains grounded.
Spoke to Enzo last week, and he said that you winning individual awards such as this won't change you. Is that true?
Yeah, it's just a trophy, innit? I don't know. It just don't.
The same quiet kid who once doubted himself now understands what true success means. Cole Palmer's true transformation came in one unforgettable match. With everything on the line, he orchestrated a play so brilliant it left everyone stunned. His tactical brilliance, reading the game like a chessboard, set up the winning goal in the final moments. That match, it wasn't just about skill, it was football genius. From that moment, Cole wasn't just another player. He had redefined himself in the eyes of fans and critics alike. He wasn't just meeting expectations, he was surpassing them. Cole Palmer's journey isn't just a tale of football, it's an inspiring message for every young player. His story proves that intelligence, hard work, and resilience go much further than surface-level judgments. From a shy kid who stuttered in interviews to one of the smartest players in the game, Cole defied every stereotype. His rise shows that when you believe in yourself and stay focused, success follows. Cole Palmer didn't just prove the doubters wrong, he rewrote the rulebook, And for anyone with big dreams, his journey is a reminder: trust your abilities, work hard, and let your actions speak louder than words. What player do you want us to cover next? Leave a comment. Now watch next video showing on the screen to see more.